Welcome to a series of videos where I discuss game and guides of a sort. And this is the first game that it's a fantastic game, the Morrowind Game of the Year edition. I bought an Xbox back in 2003 for specifically this game, and I loved it to bits. It is the Game of the Year edition, so it also has the 2 expansions. The game itself is very large, and what makes this such a great game is the physics part. You can do much about anything in the game. There are also, aside from crafting and spell making and stuff like that, stories, NPCs, and everything. To make notes, I made a booklet, and this is from back in the day of when there was very little internet. So it was an analog version. I want to go through it to save it for posterity, and also maybe you want to make such a book. So how do you go about it? I replayed it on the Xbox 360 in 2015, and that is when I made a more or less a definitive edition of this booklet. It is not available in digital form, so you will have to make this yourself. So let's first talk about because we're talking about physical products. Talk about the physics. The great thing about physical games is that you can put a book in it. So it should not be too thick. It should only have the full. I can do this, for example, to show the entirety of the map. What you want to do is to take a piece of paper, a size A4. Let's see where I have a piece of paper, a size A4. For example, let's get this a bit more up. So first part would be to divide this into 4 parts. And test out that this does fit. And after this, you just tear it off on the long sides, and that gives you 8 pages. If you cut these parts, gives you 8 pages, and if you do that several times, then you will have a nice booklet. So that's how to get started. Just blank parts A4. Then you want to write on lines. So I drew some lines. So that is how to get started. Now, how do you put information in effective manner in a game as expensive as Morrowind. Okay. So what you want to do is the name of the game. You can zoom in again. Sorry for the handwriting. Okay, that's a bit too much background noise. So let's see what this is. You don't have horses, but you can become a vampire. Set the difficulty slider to easy, always the best attack. So these are the takeaway settings. Would be half a page. Then the game mechanics, in case you forget the idea of the game. Let's put a bit more light on it. So resist magicka, use calm humanoid, each of its skill is 100, level up is major and minor plus 10, armor absorbs damage, armor rating is 40% cuirass, teleport is mark and recall for mysticism, mage guild ranked teleport, and levitate is alteration. Disarm traps, that is with a probe and a secondary class, I think. And silver weapons, very effective versus undead. So this gives you an overview. Then there is you don't have to write everything down, of course, but there's skills and special powers that are not in the manual. Woad, Star of the West, Moon Shadow, Lover's Kiss, Beast Tongue, most skills under 30 suck, so specialize in the beginning. That's why many people give up in the game, because they fail at everything and keep failing, and if you fail you don't get better. And there's useful combinations of race and birth sign, and there you can put your notes. Lore. So the game does have lore. Slavery is an issue, and the voiceover of the opening scene is Azura. Diseases are normal, blight, corpus, or vampire. Let's see, crit is sneak ×4, haggling. There is no slider compared to future games, but there is the white and the black button to use for haggling. Train 1 skill 10 per level for the bonus. Luck does affect combat, chance to hit. So the best formula to level up is 551, and also for lockpicking in casting. The pages should be numbered, so that this is page 1, this is page 2. You can put the page numbers in the outer corner. That will help you later. So the index. This looks better, I think. So save often, the game can hang, places to go, the main quest, guilds, factions, Ashlanders, the Eastern Empire Company, houses, start tips, locations, diseases. Here are some various terms. The trainers, skill books, useful items, training skills, side quests for Ceres and Daedric. Useful loot and gear, non-quest, enchanting and level up on skills and bonus. Then on page 4, the places to go. This is something dynamic that you discover, as you saw on the map previously. There are lots of places, so you just give you an idea where the A is and where the B and the C and the D are, and then you write them out. The map, the physical map, is referenced here. For example, L6A. That is a location inside on the map. So if you go look for L6A. Oh yeah, also useful is well, comes back now. Also useful is to give coordinate numbers. So L6 should be somewhere. So this is what I did by hand. L6. So this part, and this is A, B, C, D. So here's also, for example, which you can see. Where was it? Yeah, Altsata, L6A. So that is for the places to go. You discover them. So I haven't found anything with Q, for example. So it's a dynamic diary of sorts, where you keep track of your collective knowledge throughout your playing attempts of playing sessions. Then you should have 3 pages for trainers, for A, B, C, D, E, H, light. You can get these skills from the game, so you have an idea, and there are 4 slots, 4 rows per skill. And yeah, after the trainers you have skill books, also 3 pages, same thing. So this is the 3. I haven't found, for example, a trainer for mysticism books. I haven't found them yet. Useful items, 1, 2. These are for low level and medium level useful items. Special things that you want to get up to speed in the game. You discover them by experimenting. And then there is the main quest. You just write down everything, and this is, if you want more information, I can make scans or something. But this is what you do every time if you follow the main quest. The main quest stopped here because I couldn't find the inner shrine. But